Good morning, everybody. This is Dr. Raghavendran from SG Ayurveda. Today's topic, we are going to discuss about the coronavirus, and the treatment protocols as per Ayurveda, the preventive methods. Now you see that in the entire world, especially in India, the second wave of the COVID viruses start spreading very fast. Compared to the last year, this year the number of cases are increasing a lot. Now, as per the yesterday's the count, we have crossed more than 1 lakh count, which was not there in the last year. This year, in the initial phase of the time itself, we are crossing 1 lakh per day, the cases, positive cases. As well as it is mainly affecting the youngster and the middle-aged people, aged between 30 to 40 more, and the symptoms are little different compared to the previous kind of the attack. So this video is for the awareness about this COVID wave 2 in this year which is happening. So as I told you before, it's not to make the fear. Main thing is what we need is the awareness, how to be preventive from this virus. Already the government starts implementing a lot of lockdown procedures and the safety precaution methods they have announced, mainly like wearing the mask or using the sanitizers or social distancing. This has been not followed by many of us by neglecting this issue, but now it is becoming a serious problem which has to be faced by us. So this is very important for us to take care of ourselves, our beloved friends and family. So this new type of the virus is more attacking the middle-aged people between the 30 to 40 years of the age people, and on the very old people it is becoming more serious. Compared to the last year, this year the spread also is fast, as well as the symptoms also is developing very fast. When we tell about the symptoms, the present situation, the headache seems to be a very prominent symptom, and fever, continuous fever is there for some people. The smell loss or taste loss are there for the few people with the mild COVID symptoms, whereas many people are complaining about the headache. Okay. Extreme body tiredness, this is one of the major symptoms which can be said for this COVID. Extreme tiredness, exhaustness, you are not able to do any routine work. So this has to be taken care of properly. Your oxygen saturation may go down. If you are neglecting this problem, then the lungs start getting inflamed. So when the symptoms are occurring, immediately start approaching to the doctors. If you have any symptom of the COVID, go to the hospital or go to the COVID centers and then make yourself checked, and then be very cautious about this virus. How we can be preventive? This is what we are aiming. Actually, when we are seeing the blood reports, many people are with a high CRP rate, okay, C-reactive protein, which indicates that inflammatory pathology is happening very quick in their body. So the inflammation is happening especially in the lungs. Nowadays, stomach symptoms are also happening, loss of appetite or loose motion, stomach pain, body rashes. These all are also some of the additional symptoms which we can face. So inflammation is happening very quick. So the lungs are filled with more water. So viral pneumonia is one of the very danger issue which we are facing. So we have to be very preventive, because the breathing difficulty is happening in that stage where your oxygen saturation goes down. If you are able to make yourself some pulse oximeter at your home and check your pulse, the oxygen saturation, it will be good. If you feel that your oxygen saturation is falling below 95, kindly check again and again. If it goes below than 90, immediately go to a center to check yourself, because you may need the high pressure oxygen. So, in this situation, how we can be preventive from this, or to improve your immunity by following some of the Ayurveda guidelines. I have already given you some of the guidelines which can be followed from your home itself. Every day when you get up in the morning, try to gargle your throat with some warm water mixed with rock salt and turmeric powder. The mode of entry of this virus is through the nasal passage or through your throat. So, if you are able to clean these two passages, it will be good to prevent, because the virus replication is happening mainly in the passage itself. So, if you are able to gargle your throat with little warm water mixed with rock salt and turmeric, it is helping to clean this passage. As well as try to take steam every day. Maybe when you are back from the office in the evening times, make yourself free for few minutes. After washing your body, hands and all, after changing your dress, you can go for the steam inhalation. Because the virus which has entered through the nasal passage can be more cleared with this steam inhalation. We tell Nasya procedure. There is a Panchakarma procedure called as Nasyam, nasal medication. We are having some oil drops called as Anutailam and all, which can be put through the nose. So, it can arrest the replication, the multiplication of the virus can be minimized or reduced. Whatever I am trying to tell you is not to cure the disease, it is to prevent the disease. If there is any virus which is entering into the system, if it is multiplying in very fast manner, you may have more severe symptoms very quick. If you are affected very mildly, you can be managed at home. Previously, the government was giving a freedom to be at the home quarantine, but this time it is becoming more compulsory for patients to get admitted in the hospital. So, if you are having mild symptom, you will be able to survive with home remedies at the home itself. So, what you can do if to prevent, this is what we are seeing. So, as well as you take warm water in between, sip by sip, try to keep your throat always wet. Do not try to keep your throat dry. You have to keep taking some warm water. So, it is good for give you some water, because you may get dehydrated in this, especially during the summer season. You need to have some water in your body, as well as some of the medicines which you can prepare at your home, like you can take ginger, you can take tulsi, you can take some pepper and cinnamon. We call this combination as Ayush Kudineer. These four medicines are in a different ratio which is recommended by the Ayush government. The Ministry of Ayush is available in market. This can be prepared as a herbal tea at home and can be taken in the morning and evening on empty stomach. As it has a good flavor as well as a taste, even the children will be liking to have it. It is actually good for improving the immunity. It is good to strengthen the lungs, as well as good to increase your oxygen saturation in the body. You need to always take some foods which is having some spices, because we tell that it is increasing the oxygen saturation in your body. We call it as the oxygen, the absorption takes place because of ORAC. Oxygen, the level will be increased by taking some of the spices in our food, like you can take ginger or some pepper, or you can take some cinnamon, or you can take some jeerak. So, if you are adding these all kind of the spices to your food, it is good to increase the oxygen saturation in the body, as well as it is good to give a good digestion, because as well as in Ayurveda we try to give more importance to the diet. You know that even in the hospital, allopathy hospital, when the patients are admitted, they are advised to have the complete bed rest along with the proper nutritious diet. Whereas in Ayurveda, we give diet as the importance. The number one is given to the diet. When you are not feeling hungry, you can take just the rice porridge. The kanji itself is enough. With more kind of quantity of the liquid you have to take. You can process it with little ginger or cumin seed. It will be good. You can add little ghee to improve your digestion. So anything what you are taking, the food should be in more kind of a semi-solid or liquid form. Something which is easy to digest. Don't force yourself to eat lot of food, because your indigestion also can lead to some problem. Your digestion should be kept very easy to digest the food. So diet at the timing of food and what you are eating, that is very important during this situation. Especially night dinner, try to eat earlier, at least by 7 to 8 p.m. you finish your dinner. Try to take easy to digest kind of the diet and have a little warm water. This will also help in preventing this problem. What all the medications can be given? Actually, we are trying to see various kind of the cases. There are some patients with mild symptoms, there are some patients with moderate symptom, there are some patients with severe. We call it as like CORAD scale. Nowadays, some patients are not showing the COVID test positive. RT-PCR, what we are doing, the nasal swab, is becoming negative for people who are having the typical COVID symptoms. So later on, what they try to go is for the CRP level, C-reactive protein, as well as the CT chest. So in the CT chest, it is the final diagnosis where it shows that there are some kind of a ground glass opacities which are developed in the lower part of the lungs. So as per that number, like 25 out of 25 up to 8 is considered as the mild symptom. From 9 to 15 is considered as moderate, whereas when it goes beyond 15, it is considered as severe. In case of severe cases, you have to be hospitalized and you have to undergo the oxygen, because you may have the less oxygen saturation in your body. Whereas the mild or moderate cases, if you are not having the breathing difficulty, you will be able to manage it at the home. So what medicine you can take? There are a lot of Ayurveda medicines which is available. Again, it is to inform you that it is not to cure the virus. We never can claim that there is no medicine till date to cure the virus. Basically, our Ayurveda medicines also is helping to recover the patient from the symptoms, as well as they can get better, improve fast with our medicines. There are a lot of research going on, still the papers need to be published. So there are very good number of medicines like Indukandam Kashayam, Dashamula Kadatrayam Kashayam, Ela Kanadi Kashayam, and Balajirakadi Kashayam. So with Chukuntipalyadi Gudiga or Swasanandam Gudiga, there are good number of medicines which can be given to the patient to prevent the lungs involvement, because mainly the patient goes into the severe condition when the lungs is involved. So to prevent it, to recover it quick, these kind of the medications can be taken after the consultation with an Ayurvedic physician. As well as you can take some of the rasayanas kind of the medicine like lehyas, like Agastya Rasayanam or Dashamula Rasayanam. These all medicines are to improve the immunity, to boost the immunity, as well as to prevent the lungs infection. So these kind of the medicines has to be consulted with the Ayurvedic doctor, then only it has to be consumed. So before trying with any medicine, try to be safe, try to prevent yourself, try to take home remedies, whatever I have advised. So these all precautions, if we are trying to follow, we can come out of this COVID situation soon. So let us pray that this situation should get over soon. Let us all have to come to the normal routine. So try to be safe, follow the guidelines given by the government, as well as these all some of the precautionary methods you can follow, which I have advised you. So keep healthy, always be safe. Thank you for watching.
SG Ayurveda Hospital, Periyanaikapalayam, Coimbatore.